Hi Capricorn, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of March 14th to the 20th, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do want to remind you, as always, this is general for the week, so simply take what resonates and don't stress over what doesn't as I adjust myself. As well, thank you in advance for your likes, comments, and subscriptions to the channel if you haven't done so already. And as well, to book a personal reading with myself, just reach out via email real quick. I'll get that started for you. Everything you need is down below in the description box, okay? The description box, if I could say it correctly. As well, remember to stick with me till the very end of the reading to get an answer to your own yes or no question. So make sure you think of it along the way. More importantly, the overall message I receive for you, Capricorn, channeled from Spirit to speak upon your week. The love just pours in. The love just pours in. And the song that Spirit chose on Shuffle to speak upon your week, In Your Dreams by Stevie Nicks. In Your Dreams. Absolutely love this song. It's so angelic. I'll leave it down below in the description box for you to listen to and or look up the lyrics. Make sure to utilize it. They're saying it is part of your reading. So let's begin by pulling whatever we get from the Elemental Oracle deck. Enjoy the peaceful sort of angelic vibes, or more so peaceful vibes about the week. All right. They're saying you're part of it. For my lovely Capricorns for this upcoming week. Okay. All right, right off the bat, I'm hearing that this card, Purity Ice, is somebody else's energy. You could be dealing with cold energy, once again, or a cold environment or two, or you could feel as if people, once again, around you are just a bit on edge, a bit cold, and you're just shocking oneself as you are the piece in a situation or multiple, or you just seem to not want to get involved or pick up on that energy, okay? I don't know why I felt the need to speak upon that right away. Feeling the need to gallop towards a new level of success and a healthier lifestyle for a lot of you. But we have an underlining focus on adventure, the South card, talking about how you want to go on an adventure or two, wanting to experience more out of your life for a lot of you Capricorns. Seeing your world from an outside perspective, potentially at certain points this week, and wanting to experience more once again, wanting to and asking yourself, or rather just asking yourself, have I lived my life to the fullest up until this point? Asking oneself a lot of important questions. They're saying 1, 2, 3, step by step. Whatever you want to acquire, it could be yours. You just need to get to that point. And I know that sounds simplistic and kind of obvious, but that's the way they're explaining it. A focus on growth throughout this week in a multitude of ways. Thinking about one's self-growth and how much you've changed over time, and whether or not what you have at hand or who you're wrapped up with is still suiting you. Be one with the silence. It's interesting we have the ice and the snow card. All right, be one with the silence that you're given at certain points throughout the week and just breathe, all right? It's going to be such a healing moment or several moments for you. But it once again is a week where the love just pours in. And it's because you're getting your voice out there, all right? Or you feel as if with the love that's flowing in at this time, you then feel comfortable, more apt to just speak your mind, get your voice out there. At times you're a little bit dramatic, all right? And so be it. I feel like you owe it to oneself, excuse me, even if you do stumble upon your words or stutter a little bit, to exude that level of drama, but not overly do it, right? To the point where it burns oneself out or it adds the wrong kind of energy to a situation, or yeah, it just feels like you're speaking your mind this week in your own individual way, and you could be even more so getting your voice out there through your work, all right? I'm just now hearing interviewing will be an ease, all right? So you will interview very effectively and it won't feel difficult. We're continuing with bravery, oceans. If you're a little bit impatient or on edge at certain points of the week, ask yourself why and how to improve that. But don't overthink it, okay? That could have a lot to do with why you're feeling that level of anxiety per se, as my leg was pushed to just go up and down a bit, and I felt a bit on edge. But anyways, with the Bravery Oceans card, bear with me as I hear certain messages I'm discarding. It feels like you are once again viewing your world from an outside perspective, but being pushed to be a bit more playful all the meanwhile to enjoy oneself. It feels like certain people around you aren't feeling very playful or just being uptight or very serious, and you may have taken that on recently, right? Or felt as if that's a bit necessary or just adapting to that. You may even be holding on to that energy if you're empathic, but a push to be playful once again, and to just recognize that it's going to make the process to whatever you're trying to achieve 10 times more enjoyable. And this playful energy is even more so going to attract in that love that you truly desire at this time from friends, acquaintances, coworkers, even a boss figure. And absolutely when it comes to your romantic life. If you're single, suitors are going to be very much enamored by you. All right? Let's continue by pulling from the Mystic Mondays deck. You're saying you're a little bit stuck for one reason or another, but it won't be that way forever. For Capricorn, we have the World at the center of your reading. Definitely properly placed under the Speaking Your World, the Voice card, talking about how your world is developing and changing by the day. They're saying by the minute to break it down even further. It could feel, as I just kind of shook the whole table and the camera, like it's a bit of a rocky transition or things just are being shaken up at this time, but it's purposeful. People are seeing you in a better light, in a more respected light. Not everybody, but it just feels like the right people are noticing you at the right time, especially throughout this week. The focus on needing to rest at times or just to adjust your perspective, to figure out what you truly desire moving forward, or how to best manifest what it is you need the most for one reason or another, potentially to prep for a big change. And it just feels like with the Hierophant, change is the name of the game. I need to adapt to it, I need to initiate it, I need to accept that your world is meant to change in a lot of ways at this time, to foresee it become 10 times better, all right? And therefore, it just feels like people are respecting you more, but then also on a heavier note, are seeing you as a powerful individual. But there's this angelic feeling about the week, but people seeing you in this sort of very intense, powerful mood or way of being at certain points, but you're internally and just even externally have this sort of angelic way of being. It might be due to your spirituality. We're going to pull right from the center. Two of Pentacles and the Four of Cups coming out, talking about how you're going through a balancing act at certain points of the week, but it doesn't feel super heavy, and it may surprise you in a lot of ways, or surprise others how effortless it is for you to accomplish what you need to. You just being excited for what lies ahead, and to a certain extent, or just excited about leaving something else or multiple situations behind, and needing to recognize what's not meant for you at this time, as you potentially need to weigh out certain options, figure out what's right for you, and recognize, putting this on its side, bear with me, that the possibilities are truly endless for you at this time. And it just feels like as well at certain points of the week, you're going to prioritize your peace, your happiness, and not be in the mood to socialize, or not be in the mood to, as I get a little bit dramatic, not be in the mood to go out and spend money or whatever the case may be out of respect for your future, just being, they're saying a little bit stingy. So be it. Who cares how people view it? Own and be true to how you're feeling. And it feels like you're just being very responsible at certain points, if not the whole week, as you're very focused on watering whatever it is you've been putting your efforts towards. Okay? It's a week where you're very much seeing your efforts pay off, as I pull the Seven of Pentacles from the middle once again. All right? That will help you feel 10 times better about what lies ahead, even if you're excited. At times being a bit concerned or a bit worried about how things are going to pan out, if you're going to get this perfect option. But there's a reason why you're weighing things out. It's because you have options. It's because things are meant to head in that direction. Whatever you're planning for, working towards, trying to manifest at this time. Feeling a bit depleted all the meanwhile, but thinking about putting a situation to rest, to say the least, if not multiple, okay? I got a little bit on edge, a little bit nervous. a bit hard to breathe when I started talking about this death card. It just feels like you do put oneself on edge a little bit, once again, stressing over something coming to be. Maybe not showing it as much as you're feeling within, but it just, you need to simplify one's mind, your emotions, and just move towards it with confidence, the utmost, all right? It's essential at this time in order for you to experience this fresh beginning. This definitely is coming through as I can't even speak with a manifestation vibe, you know, being reminded you have that magical touch to wave your Capricorn wand and just say, abracadabra, I'm going to make this happen, but I'm not going to settle for what doesn't feel right at this time, or what I've learned is just not going to suit me moving forward. They're saying you don't want to regret jumping onto something, an opportunity, just to have it happen sooner when you know intuitively and within it's not meant for you, okay? Feeling at the moments of the week where you're going to just need to clean something or organize something, and it's going to make you realize something about oneself, or just help you, it's spirit trying to distract you from what you were thinking about, overstressing, or just, it wasn't a healthy moment, okay? King of Pentacles, being pushed to take care of oneself, to put on nice clothing, your cologne, your perfume, whatever it is for you, even if you're not leaving the house, to cope with one's emotions, to feel a bit better about yourself, where you're at, to feel more confident once again. It's coming out for a reason. I could see a lot of Capricorns getting a haircut or just taking care of oneself. They're saying manicure, eyebrows, you name it. They're saying go tanning. Do you, however it works in your situation. It just feels like they're pushing you to be more confident, to stand in that confident light, that powerful light, and just own your financial situation, your career situation, and whatever change or changes you're looking to implement moving forward. As you continue to get your voice out there, and the love just pours in a multitude of ways, and even in odd ways from your spiritual guides. And so once again, going back to the song, it's just a dreamy week where you're imagining, you're manifesting, and a little bit emotional from time to time. But it just feels like there's so much ahead for you that you have to be excited for in order to make your external reality, you know, into fruition in your external reality. Bear with me as I'm pushed to blank out, to space out for a second. A push to be patient all the meanwhile as your life transforms and becomes 10 times better. All right? So let's answer your question. For Capricorn. You're getting an answer of no. All right, you got a no. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hoping you have the most amazing week, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Capricorn.